Samosas for a cause.
Hodan Abraham.
Asnan Ismail.
Saeed Salam. Table of contents. First, call to actions, issue and solution. 2, relevance, importance, and need for project. 3, plan/process, steps to reach solution. 4, results/outcomes, end product. Do we meet our goals and intentions? 5, evaluation, strengths and weaknesses, challenges, changes, trials, and errors.
Call to action. Issue and solution.
Mission Statement 1. Somalia is a country that has been plagued by conflict, poverty, and instability for decades. This has resulted in a range of humanitarian crises that have affected millions of people in the country. The need to raise money in Somalia is essential to provide aid and support to those who are most vulnerable, including children, women, and the elderly. Due to ongoing conflicts and droughts, many people in Somalia lack access to basic necessities such as food, clean water, and healthcare. This has resulted in high rates of malnutrition, disease, and preventable deaths. Additionally, the education system has been severely impacted, with many children unable to attend school due to poverty or displacement.
Mission Statement 2. On February 20th, 2023, a 6.3 magnitude earthquake struck Haiti and Salin, Turkey, killing over 15,000 people. This tragic natural disaster left millions of families with no home and no food. Syria and Turkey were later hit with another earthquake days along with multiple aftershocks. There is a lack on media coverage due to distance and the cultural differences between the West and the East, resulting in lack of empathy. These Muslim families are seeking refuge during the month of Ramadan, with their families gone and some unable to break their fast. Because they don't have any food or water, we decided to take part into the action and donate half of the money to this cause for the month of Ramadan.
Samosas. Samosas are a popular Somali dish that have become popular all over the world. They're made by filling a triangle pastry shell with savory filling made of spicy tomatoes, vegetables, meat, or a combination of these ingredients. The pastry is then folded and deep fried until crispy and golden. Samosas are typically served with a spicy chutney such as mint or tamarind. For our project, we'll be selling samosas for the humanitarian crisis in Somalia by donating the profits to the organizations that help people of Somalia and Turkey. We can provide essential aid and such as food, water, healthcare for those in need. The efforts to sell samosas will not only raise awareness, but bring people together to support a common cause.
Members and roles. Hodan Abraham making samosas and distributing samosas. Afan Ismail making samosas and managing sales. Saeed Salah making samosas and advertising.
2, relevance of project, importance, and need for project.
Why? Donating to a charity is a good cause. It is important to us because it is in our faith. Somalia is a country of poverty and children that lack education, and this was a good opportunity to give back and help. After recent earthquakes that happened in Turkey and Syria, since their fellow Muslims share the same faith as us, it would be an ideal way to support the people affected by the recent earthquakes in the country.
Problem. A tragic natural disaster in Turkey and Syria that left millions of people with no food, no home, and no food due to a lack of media coverage and the cultural differences. Since the month of Ramadan is beginning in a few days, they need food to eat and shelter. Children in Somalia are unable to get proper education. This country also lacks many basic necessities. Making a cultural dish, samosas, that we enjoy making was a good solution and a good way to raise money in order to donate to a cause of our choice. This dish is really popular, and so it was a good decision to sell this because it would generate some profit, which in turn would help us donate to Somalia/Turkey and Syria.
3. Planning steps to reach solution.
Planning methods and steps. Step 1. In the beginning, we got together and decided who was gonna do what role, such as who was going to be mainly making samosas, advertising, and bringing in customers, who was going to be managing sales. Step 2. We then advertised our desired audience, which were the students of the school that were going to be fundraising a campaign. During this time, we also collected the ingredients that we needed to make the samosas. Step 3. In order to make efforts to donate to the causes we mentioned, the amount of funds needed to be raised were high, so we decided to sell samosas in blocks, such as selling them once every other week over the course of 5 weeks. Step 4. The final step that we did not conclude in our fundraiser was to count the money that we had raised, which had come out to be $672, which was more than we anticipated. Knowing that we concluded that the fundraisers weren't busy.
Goals and aims. In order to create a successful outcome, we must create elaborate and sufficient goals to carry out regarding time and amount of money. Our strategic objective for Somali entails procuring a substantial sum of $300, which will be specifically allocated towards the implementation of critical initiative aimed at constructing wells in order to furnish the populace with access to potable water. Goal 2. Our philanthropic aspirations for Turkey involve mobilizing resources amounting to $300 with the primary goal of extending much-needed aid to those individuals and communities impacted by the recent devastating earthquakes.
One step closer to our objective, the image to the right showcases a happy customer, joyful her money will be going to a great cause.
For results and outcomes and product, do we meet our goals and intentions? Samosa prices and sales. Our culinary offerings comprise an assortment of delectable samosas, each of which was priced at an equitable rate of $2 per unit. Distinguished by the exquisite flavors, our samosa showcase a diverse array of options including beef, chicken, spicy beef, and spicy chicken.
Analysis of sales. 30% of our sales went to the chicken samosas, 40% of our sales went to beef spicy, 20% of our sales went to beef, and 10% of our sales went to chicken spicy.
Sales per week. Week 1, we accumulated a total of $185. Week 2, we made a total of $144. Week 3, we gathered some of $95. Week 4, we earned an entirety of $142. Week 5, we had a full of $103. Overall, we had sold enough samosas to earn $672.
112%. Through our diligent and concentrated efforts, we have not only achieved but surpassed our initial target by an impressive 112%, a testament to our team's unwavering commitment and resolute pursuit of excellence.
Customer reviews. They were so delicious and fresh. To the vegetable to meat ratio was perfect.
They were very savory and filling.
Super warm, super juicy, super good.
5. Evaluation, strengths and weaknesses, changes, trials, and errors.
Trial, errors, and decisions. When devising a viable fundraiser strategy for our charitable pursuits, our initial endeavor involved the development of bracelet sale initiative. However, upon careful examination, we discovered that the bracelet market is considerably smaller in comparison to that of samosas, and implementing such a plan would necessitate a significant investment of time. Initially, our business venture aimed to offer an assortment of fine jewelry, including bracelets, necklaces, and rings. However, we opted to pursue a more intimate approach, taking a cultural position. As such, we decided to introduce samosas as our flagship product. The choice of samosas is symbolic of our shared cultural heritage of Somali nationals, thus establishing a profound connection with our customers.
Learning outcomes, strength and growth. I used my cooking skills and creativity to contribute to the project by experimenting with different fillings and recipes. This project helped me grow in terms of my leadership skills as I took the initiative to organize the project and coordinate with others.
Challenge and skills. The biggest challenge we faced was managing the logistics of cooking and selling a large number of samosas. However, we used our organizational skills and time management to overcome these challenges.
Initiative and planning. We planned the project by researching different recipes and suppliers for ingredients, creating a budget, and dividing the tasks among team members. I took initiative to lead the team and ensure that everything was done on time.
Working in collaboratively with others, we worked together to cook and sell the samosas. I took on the role of overseeing the cooking and coordinating with volunteers for the selling.
Showing perseverance and commitment. Despite the challenges we faced, we remained committed to the goal of raising money for charity. We persevered by putting in extra effort and working longer hours to ensure that the samosas were ready in time.
Global engagement. This product prompted a global engagement by awareness about the charity and issues it addresses. We also use social media to reach a higher, wider audience to raise more funds.
Recognizing and considering the ethics of choices and actions, we made sure that the ingredients we used were ethically sourced and that the cooking and selling processes were safe and hygienic. We also ensured that the profits went directly to the charity and were used for the intended purpose.